Welcome back to Side Quest Simulator 16. So let's see if we can knock a couple more of these out, shall we? If we look at the map, we actually don't have that many left in the hideaway area. There's only 2 left. So we got Silver Linings and Priceless. So let's see if we can get rid of these 2. Let's start with Priceless because it's right here and it's Joshua.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
A romantic date.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Not be going on a special date with Jill to see snow daisies, that's for sure. Make for Man's Hill. There? Oh, he is right. It's not very far at all. Freaky. I don't wonder what that was bobbing up in day. It's all dead. No snow daisies.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard? To the hideaway, then.
Oh, lovely. Back to the hideaway. Let me guess. Speak with Hippocrates? Oh no, it's the
Let's hope one of
backyard.
the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Yeah, just making sure I'm going the right way.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen her.
Frederica the botanist.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. and where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilefeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Was that Oilefeist Bay? Royal Meadows. Right, let's go to Northreach.
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Start down here then. Oh, I see snow daisies. Or I'm guessing they're snow daisies.
You see them?
We do. The flowers and our friends.
Oh. Well, there's a big boy.
What do you see, boy?
Minotaur.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
The Oilefeist Bull, does that say? If I'm reading that right, probably not. Pile it on. New enemies approach. Let's get rid of this one. Hey? I swear it just said new enemies approach. Minotaur's mane.
That was harder than I expected. But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
She better like them. I went through a lot of effort to find them.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Clive strikes me as the very, like, socially awkward on a date kind of guy. Why is she always hiding in my bedroom? Let's have a quick look at my trophies. So the Oath, Sideboard, Martha's Rest, Scarf, Crimson Caravan, Rusted Battle Helmet, Sid's Goblet, Airship, Truinity Accord, Stolas Quill, Scholar's Bonnet, Medicine Chest, Continental Censer, Martel Apples, Ambrosia's Tack, and Charred Sparring Sword. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4. Still got 6 things to collect.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
In my pants!
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
She seems
You don't need to
disappointed
say
too.
anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
She wasn't alright though, was she? She got captured and spent years being used as a murder tool. And probably more.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
Took a turn in the woods.
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me.
Too easy to make a joke on that one.
And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I'm guessing dead by the way this game goes.
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
Oh, come on, that's a bit cheesy. I'm guessing that headband thing she gave me is another one of the decorations for my room then. I'll treasure it forever by putting it on a dusty shelf.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Another easy joke there. Immaturity is great. Yay, a snow daisy garland. Fragrant diadem hand-woven by Jill from flowers picked on the shores of Olifeist Bay. Never was much good at garlands, but I'll have to do. Yep. It's another display, so that means we got 5 left. And we got Shiva's Kiss. Song of Winter, Autumn Gone from Frosted Lips Oblivion. Reduces diamond dust cooldown by 7.5 seconds. It's a purple one, so that would be really good. 7.5 seconds is actually quite a massive time reduction. Joining hands with Jill. Jill has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. Echoes of the Fallen questline. A new questline, Echoes of the Fallen, is now available by speaking with Karen at her stall in the hideaway. Oh, we finally got access to one of the DLCs at last. I was beginning to wonder. That's it, because the way they piled us with all these side quests must mean that we must be near the end of the game, but yeah, we haven't actually done any of the DLCs yet, so... The Rising Tide quest. Hey, they both here. New quest like The Rising Tide is now available by inspecting the reading table in Clive's hideaway chambers. So we can actually do both of the DLCs now. So what probably going to do is I'm going to knock out all of the side quests that we've got left to do. So then when we, like, when we finish them, all we've got left to do then is finish the main game. And when we're in that position, I will then start doing the DLCs before we do the final quest, if you get me. Let's go back to the hideaway. Got fancy symbols. A new missive. Echoes of the Fallen. Rising Tide. The greatest gift. Feels like a lifetime ago. It was a lifetime ago. That afternoon on Mount Hill was our very first adventure, but somehow I know even then that it would not be our last. I will never forget that day, and the simple fact that you have not either fills my heart with joy so fierce I cannot describe it. Since the moment we first met, you've always been an important part of me, the half that makes the whole. When times are darkest, you are my light. When I am lost, you are my guiding star. You are just what I need. You're all that I need. You are the greatest gift. Aww. I'm not going to read the top one though, because obviously that's the DLC, so I don't want to like initiate it to the point where I can't finish the side quest or whatever first. So. Let's speak with Gav.
You alright?
All good, bro, you?
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Eda's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, I'll let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Now, the problem is that Eda's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Offer to help Gav complete the gift? Sure, why not?
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's naught lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need, a feather.
That or the bird whose oar sits attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
Could you not just pull one out of Ambrosia's butt cheeks? He's a silver chocobo, right? Or is he white? He's white, actually, isn't he?
Let's hope one of the
Not
merchants
silver.
here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago, claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo. Near some gutted hovel, not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
We're going to ask them all, have we? All except the actual merchant that we can buy stuff from.
Catch your eye.
Breath of Light, reduce satellite, and Breath of Ice, rice. Yeah. Breath of Ice rhyme. And a bunch of songs.
That all, is it?
Yeah, that's all, bro.
Let's get this stuff.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone? Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine?
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
I don't know what it was about this merchant, but it confused the shit out of me, because at first I thought it was a woman, and then she started talking and it sounded just like a bloke. And then, yeah, she's... that's gotta be a woman, right? But yeah, she talks like a bloke. Made my brain fry. I'm missing one merchant there. Well, there he is. God, I've been wandering around for like 5 minutes trying to find this guy. It's not very well marked at all, but yeah, he's tucked away sort of by the obelisk.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride.
Rhiannon's Ride? That's quite a way away. There, we can ride there on a chocobo.
It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here...
Let's find out what colour Ambrosia is, because I swear...
Can hardly make out.
Where are you? There you are. Yeah, he's got silver feathers, surely. We just pluck one from his ass.
Faster!
There's some fallen here.
Drax. I won't live like bandits for a change.
Wait. Gone down this way.
More tracks. And these look fresh. The chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
Investigate the shack.
I don't hear anything.
Looks pink.
Well, I'll be damned. It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you.
They look
Let's get this back to Gareth before they change their minds.
they look exactly like Ambrosia. Hang on, I'm gonna rob their house before we go back. Goblin coin. Not worth it.
It was no trouble at all.
Still. Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
A silver chocobo feather.
Crystals crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Yeah, the short version is I travelled basically around Rosaria looking for it, but I could have just got it from my own
Right
chocobo.
there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go.
That's quite cool, actually.
What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
Infirmary, I guess. If she's just had a baby.
There's something
Have a quick look. I think we still got one HUD left, yes? Yes, the Masterless Marauder. Doesn't say where it is though. But it's in Waloed.
me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is,
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say.
I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced.
Both awkward as shit when I'm speaking to the women. Not that I can say anything, because I'm exactly the same way, but... Looks like Gav's looking to hit that when she's had the baby.
Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
Ah, you know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day, my mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over, what with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister, and then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
Oh, still not
I've
bad.
had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. after I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Where's his sword gone? I've just noticed he hasn't got it in his thing. Winter mead. Another thing, so that means we've got 4 things to find to put in our chambers. Potable? That threw me off for a minute there. A potent potable made from honey collected in the northern territories, short summers and fermented slowly over the next 6 moons, said to warm the belly on the north cold winter nights. So, that should, if I check the map, be everything from the hideaway done now. Yeah, so all we've got left is to initiate one of the DLCs. Alliant reports we already know about, because that should just be the side quests on the main map. Yeah, all we've got left is 3 left to do, and they are, I'm assuming, going to put an end to sort of all of the individual little stories that we've been helping. So whatever happened to that guy who turned out to be a bearer. The Dame, I'm guessing, in Northreach. Martha's Rest doesn't have one, wherever that is. But yeah, we'll do all those next time. So, I'm going to end it here, as you might have expected. A massive thank you, as always, for taking the time to watch. I really hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I see you in the next. Why does Clive look so miserable? Sorry, I just noticed his face looks so miserable. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one, where we can do the last of the side quest and then start on the DLC at last.